Hello everyone, how are you? I'm good, and my name is Koharu, and today I would like to talk about the importance of prioritizing your curiosity. So first, I'm gonna talk about me when I was in 9th grade, which is when I transferred to GLC course from advanced course. So what are those courses like? So let me add a little bit of explanation about GLC course, which known as Global Leaders course. That gets and it is considered as an international course that gets more English class compared to the other one, which what we call advanced course. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Since I was dreaming about going to study abroad, I had decided to choose GLC course when I was in 8th grade because I used to belong to the other one. However, this was the big turning point of my junior high school life because of my classmates that I met in GLC. They were amazing. I can see some of them here, but they were amazing. First, they were able to speak English as their second language, and I wasn't. So I kind of felt isolated and started to think, like, I want to be like them. %15%. What do you think this number is? This is the percentage of Japanese people who speak a second language fluently. And now I'm not sure about this number because the fluency of speaking a language is just hard to measure. But it is quite low for developed country. So being able to speak a second language was a little bit special thing for me. And here's one more essential thing about my classmates. They were passionate about what they want to do, and what they want to be. So I got to learn and feel the world that I probably could not imagine, and if I didn't choose GLC. For example is here. Participate in debates conducted in English, taking French classes to learn the culture and the language, and participate in Model United Nations. And I even became an admission staff of my school at the time. If you look up, you'll find me on YouTube video that introduces this school. And why did I do this? It's because this was what I was passionate about. Second, I went to Florida, United States, to study abroad. Have you been there before? It's a quite nice place. It's always hot, like summer. I love it. And I studied abroad because I wanted to know and expand my possibilities. And in fact, my sense of value has broadened through the experience of staying at 3 different host families and the friends who were from around the world that I made. And I would love to share the story of my studying abroad journey, but it's a whole different story, so maybe next time. But I was so glad that I had this experience in my life. Even though this year was the toughest year I ever had in my 16 years of life, this experience has been making my dreams bigger. And third, I volunteered twice as a teacher helper. One, and have you, I don't know if any of you guys have done things like this, but it's actually pretty fun. And for me, one time was at an elementary school in the States when I was there as an exchange student. And the other time was at an international school in Japan after I came back from the States. The reason why I did this is because I love kids and there's something that exciting for me. And since I have a 5-year-old brother, he's now 6 years old. He had a birthday. Since I had a 5-year-old brother, I knew I would be enjoying this. And as I imagined, I found it fun to be good at teaching something and to be best friend with the kids. But I also found it hard to teach something in English to elementary school kids. Since this was my first year of learning how to speak English, and the education systems are different. But since I was doing this volunteering with my host brother, who is really good at teaching and who is really good with kids, I just followed him, followed how he teaches kids. And the kids taught me a lot too. So what I noticed through this experience is that you could learn things from teaching others. It's a big learning, right? To sum up this talk, I want to tell you this one important thing. It's curiosity. Your curiosity is your biggest driving force and your motivation. Your curiosity is your biggest motivation that leads you to the goal you want to achieve. I said it twice because it's important. I just forgot what I was going to say, no? It is important, so remember that. And I learned a lot from the experience that, of mine, that I just followed the things that interested me most. And prioritizing getting to know them. So give it a try if you're interested in something. It could be anything, and maybe one day you will find your greatest strengths. Thank you.